What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Score Trade. We got the Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Man, I am so excited to get this thing started. Guys, it's NFL season. We are back, and we got a long season ahead of us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And this is the first time ever we can do NFL regular season on Score Trade. Guys, my name's Jared. And, hey, let's give away some money, guys. So right now we have the game's just started. Let me go ahead and pull up the trusty Score Trade app and let's make some sweet, sweet cash. Now we got the Green Bay Packers have the ball first. And right now we have a couple props that you can trade on right now as Aaron Rodgers is under center. Directing traffic right now. Let's see what happens here on this first play. It's a toss to the left and man, Green Bay gets swallowed up pretty quick there. So you can do Packers and Bears. Basically, the Packers will score first, or do you think the Bears are going to score first? Trading is open right now, guys, so definitely get on that. If you think the Packers have the ball first, all they have to do is kick a field goal, and you win that one. And then we also have, do you think the Bears will win by, or Bears will get to overtime or halftime? Sorry, halftime. Aaron Rodgers play action, dump off, and only gets a yard out of it. All right, sorry, guys. The other prop is halftime. Will the Bears be winning by more than 1.5 points, or will they be losing by that? If you think the Packers can cover the 1.5, then choose that at halftime. All right, guys. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. The Packers right now, it looks like they're going to be 3rd and 9. The Bears defense looks pretty solid so far. So there's that. All right. So here we go. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun. And here we go, guys. They're on the 25-yard line. It's 3rd and 10. And this is obviously a passing situation, guys, here. You know, Aaron Rodgers here with his brand new head coach and brand new offense. And he's looking. It looks like there's going to be holding, and he gets sacked on the play. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers offense does not look good off the jump here, guys. That looks disastrous. And that defense was swallowing up the Bears. Man, this is going to be a lot of fun. Holding was the call for the Green Bay Packers, and it didn't even matter because the Bears got that sack. So Green Bay's going to have to punt it off here. And geez, this is not a good start for Aaron Rodgers and the brand new coach there. So, guys, let's talk about Score Trade. Why they get in here do this punt, guys. We have you can be 1st through 5th is the prize pool here. First place is $50. 2nd through 5th is $20. But those prizes are only eligible if you're a playmaker. All right. Green Bay punts the ball off, and we're going to see if Chicago returns it. He did not fair catch. He's running left, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and then gets run out of bounds there. So, all right, guys. So first place. Doesn't matter if you're a playmaker or not, $50. So if you get first place, boom, $50. 2nd through 5th, you have to be a playmaker. That's real simple. You can become a playmaker if you invite 3 of your friends and they sign up under your gamer tag. So, you know, when it says who referred you, they put your gamer tag in there. Then you become a playmaker. Your name will turn from white to gold. You'll be eligible for 2nd through 5th place. Ooh, all right. Chicago has the ball in great field position here. They're on the 43-yard line. All right. Oh, man, fumble on the very first play. All right. So, hey, guys, you know, what's going on here is, you know, we're playing Score Trade, guys. And for the most part, hey, we're just kicking back, watching the game. We are enjoying the Score Trade app where you can play for free, win for real. And, you know, we're trying to win a little bit of cash here, right? So right now we have a live prop. Will the Bears defense have a takeaway in the first quarter? It's 11 cents to do that. I mean, the defense looks pretty solid. I think I would probably put a couple shares on that to go ahead and lock that down, guys. I think that's a good price. And then the Bears to score is 54 cents. Bears to score first. So, guys, I'm just excited. The NFL is finally here. We're finally watching some real live action. No preseason. And, overall, hey, Score Trade is here and it's big and bad, and we're going to be doing this all season long. And we're going to be giving away some sweet cash here, guys. And, Green Bay, guys, I'm really wondering how Green Bay is going to be this year. They have a brand new head coach. They say that their defense has improved. They got rid of Clay Matthews. We'll see what happens here. So far, they look decent, but I'll tell you what, that I don't know if it was the Bears defense that looked really good, or if it was the offense of the Green Bay Packers that just looked awful in that first drive. Who knows? We'll see. Those answers will definitely be answered, or those questions will definitely be answered in the second possession of the Green Bay Packers. And oh man, almost intercepted there by the Green Bay Packers. So it looks like it's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Bears. I think so here. Or no, it's 3rd and 5. So I missed a play. Yeah, guys. Let's see here. Let's look at some props. Yeah, -1.5 for the Bears. The lead at halftime. I personally don't like that. I think the Packers win this game today. I said that today on my YouTube channel. Packers to win. And here we go. It's 3rd and 5. Packers defense looks pretty solid right now, guys. So let's see what happens here. Trubisky is running for it, and it looks like he's going to scramble for that first down. So he found a gap there up the middle. So, but hey, who's ready for the NFL, guys? I know I am, and you guys, I know you guys are too. So, I'm repping the Texans here. And I didn't think the Texans really had a shot in the AFC South until Andrew Luck decided to retire. I appreciate it, my man. Andrew, you're welcome back to Houston anytime. I know that's where you're from. Hey, but hey, I think that the Texans, they got a real shot this year, at least in the division, which doesn't really amount to much. Because you got to win the whole thing. You got to go to the AFC Championship, and get past those pesky Patriots. So, Trubisky. Hey, the defense for the Green Bay actually looks pretty decent there. The back end of the defense looks pretty solid. All right, guys, the Bears defense to have a takeaway in the first quarter. The shares are dropping, and that's probably because the time is clicking off the time is clicking off the clock. And I still think it's pretty good. You could have got it at 4 cents there for a minute, so you might as well just throw a couple on there. So let's see here. Let's look at the Score Trade leaderboard. We got Team Shooter in the house in first place. All right. Let's see here. We have the Bears still trying to. They're doing a read option, and Trubisky broke like 3 tackles on that. That was amazing. Did not see that coming, but got hit pretty hard there. Barely got to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, guys. So what do y'all think about Green Bay? I think that they're going to be a lot better, and I think the Bears are going to be not as good as they were last year. I think the Bears overperformed last year. That's my own personal opinion. I never was a believer in the Bears, and definitely not a believer in Trubisky. You got to love Aaron Rodgers. He's the better quarterback, and I think the Packers have the edge here. I think obviously the Bears defense is really, really good. So we got a long 3rd and 9 here. Trubisky's in the shotgun, and he gets sacked. Oh, man. So that's going to put them out of field goal range. Well, they weren't in field goal range anyway, so that's going to put them in punt territory. And it looks like Green Bay is going to get the ball back. So, hey, all that being said, now there might be some value here on this Bears defense to have a takeaway in the first quarter. So consider that an option. At 11 cents, I think it's a no-brainer. You got to take it. Now, while we are waiting here for the punt, I'm going to go ahead and send another invite link to make sure people play. There we go. All right. Chicago punts it off, and a fair catch happens. So we're about to go to commercial. All right, guys. So, hey, welcome to the very first regular season edition of Score Trade. My name's Jared. Hey, and that was kind of a whirlwind. We got in here right as the kickoff happened. But, hey, my name's Jared, and I'm so excited to be the host here of Score Trade. And, we're going to get into a lot of football, a lot of sports. We're going to be doing this thing every single day. We got college football. We got NFL. We're going to have some NBA. Of course, we got Major League Baseball. What are you thinking? Yeah, of course we do, baby. And this will be one of the last test flights we'll have here before we go onto the Apple iStore. All right. Let's see here. Become a playmaker, guys. It's simple. Invite 3 of your friends. It's not too late. Invite 3 of your friends and join ScoreTrade, and you get eligible for all those prices. So they have to sign up under your name, and you're good to go. All right, let's see here. We're commercial right now. So my team's the Texans, like I said, and I don't think they're going to win the championship this year. I was actually kind of down on them. They did make some moves this year, right at the last minute, trading off Jadeveon Clowney, which I think was awful. I mean, obviously, I would rather have kept Jadeveon Clowney on the team and just have him sit out, and then next year franchise tag him, and then he actually has some trade value. But instead, they got rid of him. They brought on, because Jadeveon Clowney can't sign a long-term deal this year. But if we waited till next year, then he can sign a long-term deal. But the Texans still have rights on him. So they could have got probably a first-round pick, maybe even more than that. Instead, we gave him up for a third-round pick, which we were going to get anyway, and 2 middle-of-the-road players. And the Texans have to pay half his salary. Not a good idea. But you know what? The Texans don't have a general manager. So, what do you expect? The coach is basically the general manager right now. So it is what it is. I guess that's what it is. So, Texans, I think, and then they went out and traded for Tonsil, which is the left tackle, and gave away 2 first-round picks. This guy's never made the Pro Bowl. What are we thinking? But we did get Stills in there as well. So we got a little depth to the wide receiving spot. But overall, I'm kind of disappointed in some of the moves that the Texans made. I wish I knew what team you were rooting for, and because I'd love to talk to you about it. But that's all right. Hey, we're back from commercial. Matt LaFleur, see if the second time around, if the offense works a little bit better than the first time around, because it was not good. And the quick pass, but Aaron Rodgers, man, threw it straight in the ground. It looked like Tim Tebow out there. So I don't know. This is not a good looking start for the Green Bay Packers. All right, let's see here. Miller. Hey, will Miller have 2 receptions or more in the first half? Pretty good prop bet. I think that's a definite. I would definitely do that. So, if it was me, I'd lock that in. So, and those are the things. Hey, you have 30 seconds to lock that in, guys. 30 seconds to lock that in, 24 seconds to lock that in, and then it's over. I think that's a great bet there, guys. Miller to get 2 or more receptions. Man, in Green Bay, I don't even think has a yard yet in this game. The Chicago Bears, man, their defense is nasty, which we already knew that. We already knew they were going to be nasty. So, I mean, they're not giving Aaron Rodgers any time. And then they're just swallowing up the run. Mac is just a beast. Yeah, but overall, guys, I'm just excited to do this. I'm looking forward to the season, and I'm looking forward to, being part of this company that is, giving out money and, created this incredible thing. Oh, man, and Aaron Rodgers gets sacked on the 3-yard line. The Packers offense has like negative 20 yards right now. Man, Matt LaFleur's offense does not look good. I mean, the offensive line looks awful right now. So they're going to have to punt in their own end zone, guys. This is going to give the Bears amazing, field position. So at bare minimum, no pun intended, they should get a field goal out of this, which would help that Bears to score first prop at 66 cents there. All right, so the Packers are about to punt. And he only gets it to the 45-yard line of the Packers and gets swallowed up pretty quick there. There's a flag on the play. We'll see if it's holding on the return team or if it's holding on the offense or the punting team. Yeah, but let's look at the ScoreTrade leaderboard. We got Jay Parsar in first place. I think that's how you say your name, my man. I'm sorry if I butchered that. You got Michael in second. Team Shooter, you are in third. Yes, sir. Let's see here. We're going to see what the flag is. All right, 5-yard penalty. It's going to be a first down there for the Bears. And as we wait during commercial break, we're going to take a small score trade timeout. We'll be right back. Boo, if you can hear me, all you got to do is turn your video on.
Boo,
if you can hear me, all you got to do is turn your video on.
How do I do that? Let's see.
There you are.
Hey, what's up, Jared?
What's up? Hey, we are live.
Oh, no, man. No way, man. We're live on SCORETRADE again?
That's right. We are live on SCORETRADE.
Oh, exciting.
So, guys, this is Boo. He's the, owner, CEO?
Oh, the founder.
Grandmaster? Owner, CEO? We're getting feedback on your end.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll turn that down here. Apparently, Josh. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll turn that down. So great to have you on there, man.
Yeah.
Great to be on with you, Jared. You've been doing a great job ever since day one, since those all-star games and everything else, man. It's been great to have you on and really kicking ass with this product.
Well, I appreciate it, man. This is an amazing product, and I'm looking forward to the launch on the Apple's App Store and the Google Play Store, and I'm looking so forward to the NFL season. It's finally here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know what? Some of the usual suspects aren't playing today. Dirty Dan's not playing, and we've made a lot of changes. In fact, Josh Parasar, who I think was on the leaderboard there, he's a really good kid out of Penn, and we're actually recruiting him. And he just reported to me there was an error on the Bears settlement price. And these are the types of issues that we have to work out before we, just really go live and, have our sets all refined and have our content all refined. But
right.
Can't wait for football, though. I mean, it's kind of preseason for us, even though these guys look like they're playing a preseason game, too.
Well, I mean, it looks like the Packers are playing preseason. I mean, geez, they look awful right now.
Yeah, you know what? I got to tell you, I know people love Rodgers. It's all about Rodgers, but I've never seen him as a big game quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this: I'll take John Elway over Aaron Rodgers. Sometimes these guys are just jump to conclusions and jump to the history and just say this is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's certainly unbelievable.
For sure.
But would you take him over John Elway?
Well, no, I mean, big game John, man. John, I don't know. It's kind of a different type of game nowadays, I think. But I probably would take John Elway over Aaron Rodgers.
Right. I mean, look, he's got 2 Super Bowls too. I mean, he's gone to 5. Elway,
Mm-hmm.
wow! And back in those days, he was so clutch.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. In your team, the 49ers?
No, the Bills
Bills.
originally. Yeah, a long time ago. And then we'll see. More and more I get disillusioned. I'm not a diehard. I
Right.
was a diehard, but once you've been dead so many times, you can only come back. Yeah, man, terrific. So we got a guy that's putting up props there. And you know what? One of the things that I would love to do this season is to get a bunch of the guys that are actually playing in these games on here, like a Dirty Dan, like a Team Shooter,
Mm-hmm.
like a KH Watson. A lot of these guys we know. Obviously, you sign up with your number, so we can always text these guys and tell them to come on. Would love to bring them on from stadiums. And man, is this another punt again? Is this their 3rd punt?
Yes, it sure is. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even think they have a first down yet, let alone
is that right?
Positive yardage. I don't think they have any positive yards. It looks really bad there for the Packers, but at least they pinned the Bears down in deep territory this time, because they basically when they gave the Bears a field goal last time just because they punted from their own end zone. So
yeah. But you know what though, the Bears have always had their hearts ripped out, even at Soldier Field by Rodgers, though, right? I mean, you ever seen remember that the one game where it's the last play? They're like the 40-yard line. I think it's the last game of the season.
Uh-huh.
And Bears were like in cover 0. They didn't even have a safety up against Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, but the Bears defense looks legit right now.
They are really, really legit. It's nice to see that. It's kind of like a great Bears defense. It kind of goes together. You know what I'm saying? Like Chicago, Cole, Soldier Field, Butkus,
Mm-hmm.
Singletary, that whole tradition, right?
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Let's see.
Yeah, man. So we got to put some new props out there. So I think that we got to have some more of these people come on, and we got to put some props out there. Hey, Eric, try to put this prop out. And let me try to figure out what's going to happen with that other prop too, with the Bears prop, how it didn't settle properly.
Yeah, and I'm actually thinking that the leaderboard got reset as well.
What does that mean?
Like all the portfolio values have gone back down to even. at 500.
Damn. Yeah, this is why. Oh wow. All right, that's terrible. All right, let me see what's happening there. Oh man, something must have got messed up. All the values went back down to 0.
Yeah.
All right, man. I might need to check out on you and call some developers on this. I might have to go to some heavy hitters. Just enjoy the game. I'll put some new props down. All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Thanks, Boo.
All right. Thanks, man.
And that was Boo with ScoreTrade. He is the owner, creator, and hey, overall, master of ScoreTrade. So it was great to have him on. Let's see here if we can. Yeah. So guys, we're obviously having some technical issues here on the ScoreTrade app, but hey, we're working it out, and just stick with us. Let's see here. Got a couple of questions here on Twitter I'm going to address. All right, so we're in a commercial break. Chicago 3-0 over Green Bay. Man, what a defensive laden game this is. And Green Bay's offense looks absolutely just awful right now. But this is the kind of game that I've seen time and time again that they just, Green Bay will break one off here, and get on the board, and maybe that'll open the floodgates there. And the Bears offense is like pinned deep in their own territory. They're on the 4-yard line, I believe it is, and they get stuffed on first down. All right, let's see here. So guys, as we are figuring out what happened here on the app, we go ahead and take advantage of what we got here. The Packers at Bears. The Bears defense to have a takeaway in the first quarter. It's not looking likely now with the Bears having the ball here on the 4.5-yard line, second down. And looks like the Packers are not blitzing. They come back in coverage, and hey, Bears get a completion there at the 5-yard completion. It's going to be 3rd and 5-ish, around 5. Let's see here. Bears minus 1.5. I don't know, guys. I just don't know about that one. I'm checking the leaderboard again. Let's see here. All right, Bears, 3rd and 4. And it looks like there might be a timeout call. So we're going to go back to commercial. So just bear with us, guys. Hey, we're just going to have a little bit of fun and, just talk about some football here and also baseball. But, I'm keeping my eye on some of these baseball scores if you guys are interested. I guess I won't know if you're interested or not. But, but as far as football, hey, I'm just glad that it's back, guys. It's so nice to finally have it working. And back here, I'm typing out to some of the people that are playing the game, seeing if everything's okay. All right, so yeah, but guys, my name's Jared. I run a YouTube channel, and I love sports. And I'm glad you're here with us as the Bears take the 3rd and 4 out of the shotgun. Trubisky is looking around and going to nowhere, man. Nothing happened there. And yeah, guys. All right, well, Bears get the first down here. Hey, Boo.
Hey, Jared, what's up, man? Am I back on?
Yeah, we're back on.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad this is we're back to preseason games on ScoreTrade in terms of getting our act together. Hey, sorry to anybody that's playing today that we had a massive glitch that reset the leaderboards. It's never happened before in like the 25 tournaments, but I think we got Eric, who's very gracious, good kid, but we must have banged around some buttons. One button too many. I'm just gonna try to pass the buck and blame somebody. It could have very well been me. You know. But man, we'll definitely make it up to whoever was on that leaderboard, and I'll just check out what's happening. We always take care of our players and our guests and everybody else, so we'll figure out what's up and maybe do a private event for people that were on that leaderboard. But unfortunately, that happened on the first game of the season.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some exciting things this year. I think that we've talked about this, Jared, quite a bit as to what we're gonna do. Are we gonna do tournaments every hour? Look at that! Oh man, that was a hell of a play. Whether we're going to do tournaments every single hour during football season. And this is some of the things that, as we start the marketing engine Saturday and Sunday, what happens? Are we going to have, now Josh Parasar just texted me and said it's a settlement error, not a leaderboard reset error. Maybe just on my app, it's a leaderboard reset.
Yeah, so mine too.
Oh, is that what it is? And on yours, it's all the leaderboard.
On mine, it shows right? The leaderboard is back to even across the board. 500, everybody.
500 for everybody. Okay, let me see if Josh texts me. We'll see about that. But I mean, I think one of the things that we need to work out is figure out how we're going to build a community with this thing. I know it feels like we're doing a show right now, but if you got like 20, 25 people, it's really a conference call. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to think about it in that way where we're producing a show. Because I think every time I see like VSIN or all these other guys doing these gambling shows, it's always some tacky set, that where they have a green screen in the back. I think we're bringing authenticity to it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's going to be even more authentic. It's going to be very authentic when we bring somebody in at a stadium or maybe at a sports bar or just from their living room, and you bring them in and playing the app. I think it's going to be awesome.
Oh man, I think what we're going to try to do is send a Texan like you over to all those Oklahoma casinos, make you a big star.
Hey, you can send me to any casino you want. I'd love to go.
Right? I mean, get my ugly mug off here, and bring some young, energetic people on.
Yeah, well, I whatever it takes, Boo. I'll be wherever you want me to go, especially at a casino. You don't have to twist my arm.
Oh yeah. And maybe we get Rebecca back on. I know, asking a few questions, but so we definitely got to get our act together in terms of how we bring a few hundred people on and then a few thousand people on. Whether we do the very, very big college games or whether we do multiple games. I always loved. I mean, I honestly still think, even though it's already football season, what we were doing with that sudden death baseball format was intense.
Yes,
right. I love it.
So much fun. It was just edge of your seat gameplay. All the whole thing was just like, what's going to happen. So right there at the end, at the end of the game or the end of the tournament, it was so much fun, and it was very adrenaline rushed.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, honestly, my sons don't even watch baseball, and they were watching, and they're like, "Oh my God, this baseball is so incredible!" Because it was like you got to watch it pitch by pitch, right?
Yeah.
So we might try that for a few Giants games and maybe the Astros games as well, which really well. And we could do it again on Tuesdays and Wednesdays during the football season. The other thing that I think is going to be exciting is we have the ability to do Madden tournaments. Like today at Grant Park in Chicago, right before they had Ocho Cinco playing Madden.
Yeah.
So it was live on Twitch. So that's going to be one of the really exciting things is if we can have Madden tournaments and 2K. I think 2K is coming out today. 2K, NBA 2K.
Okay.
2K20, and that's just exciting stuff. If we can watch and orchestrate these tournaments between big time gamers, start taking action on it. It's free to play always. So it's legal in all states. Anybody can participate in these tournaments we have and win real money. I think that's going to be exciting too. So I don't know what we're going to do about today's tournament. I think we basically have to reset it and call it a day here in a few minutes. And talk to my developers about what happened. And I'll talk to Josh Parasar too. He seems to be a very insightful guy in terms of spotting what might have happened.
Right.
He's thinking it's a settlement pricing error, so I'll figure that out and see what happens. But what do you think about this NFL season, man? Who do you think? How are the Texans looking this year?
Well, I wasn't a big fan of the Texans earlier in the season. Oh man, almost intercepted by the Packers. Yeah. He dropped it. Man, the Packers just can't catch it. I don't think they've completed a pass, intercepted or regular.
Right.
The whole game. It's just like awful. Anyway, I think the Texans, man, so the AFC South is just an awful division, Boo. And they just happen to be the best team in an awful division. And that wasn't the case until Andrew Luck decided to, hang up his cleats. And, then the Texans decided to go out and make a couple trades. And I'm not impressed. It's just another year of mediocrity. They'll probably make the playoffs and probably not win the first round. I'm not very optimistic. Let's put it that way.
Wow. No, I mean, God, these guys, the Bears look good. I don't know whether they can ever score any points. They usually cannot.
Right.
But boy, do they look good, don't you think?
That defense. Well, I can't tell if it's just the defense is so good or if it's Green Bay is just that bad. But because I know Green Bay has this new offense they got going on, but this is what their third or fourth possession now, and I still don't think they even have a yard to their credit. So, I mean, that's not good. And Aaron Rodgers looks kind of frustrated out there. So, I think so. It's probably a little bit of both, actually, Boo. I think it might just be a little bit of both. The Bears defense is solid.
Look at that. Minus 12 yards. Minus 12 yards in the first quarter. Fewest yards in any quarter since 1994.
Insane.
Wow. That's like Favre's second year. Yeah, right?
Yeah, it is. Wow.
That's crazy. But you know what, though? I mean, that's the thing. This is the NFL, though. These types of games, especially big-time games, when you got the NBC coverage out there, this is going to go down to the wire, obviously. I mean, that's the beauty of the NFL. I mean, I heard some crazy statistic where a very, very high percentage of games, I think over 50% of games come down to within a touchdown in the fourth quarter, which is just insane. When you compare it to college football, right? Yeah. And you see crazy shootouts, 42-point spreads, things like that. And you watch NFL games and how they just converge to very, very competitive games, especially the televised games, the nationally televised games. Somehow they just get down to just that absolute excitement. So,
and I think it's part of what makes NFL just so great, and I think that's why MLB has tried to figure out how to create that same excitement, which they're failing at with the juice balls and everything. But, the NFL, it's just part of it, man. They just have figured it out how to make the parity in the league just so good where there's not one just absolute dominant team. And if there is, well, there's only one, and everyone else is the same. And Aaron Rodgers is going deep, and he's wide open, and he catches it.
Yeah. Wow. I'm on an antenna here, so I decided to take off all my subscriptions and put an antenna on there just for this game, because anytime you get to see it like 6 or 7 seconds earlier. Perfect. I mean, actually, I think he could have had a touchdown that he hit him in stride.
Yeah.
He took a little bit off that.
A little bit off, yeah. But hey, you know what? We finally got some positive yards here for the Pack.
Yeah, that was intense. Yeah, wasn't that good at all? Look at that. Now he seems to be in rhythm now.
Yes, I feel it turning on now.
Yeah, he just starts feeling it. But you know what though?
You kind of feel the momentum shift, right? Like the momentum, it just feels like it's starting to head in the Packers' direction now.
Well, look at this play right here. Look at Rodgers on this deep throw, right? Look at how it almost seems like he struggles to throw that ball that far. You see that?
Oh,
it's not like do you see that? It's just like he just didn't really plant it and just deliver with authority. It's almost like he twists trying to throw it that far. That wasn't even that far a throw. That was like maybe 40, 45 yards.
Oh, no, right? First down. They're inside the 10-yard line now, Boo. Yeah, I agree with you. He kind of looked like me throwing it in the park with my kids, and I'm just trying to throw it as far as I can.
Right.
Giving it everything I have.
Yeah. Right. I mean, honestly, I know it sounds strange to say something like that, but sometimes you notice these little things, and when you notice those little things, then they find out like, oh, he had some sort of an injury or this or that, right?
Might exactly.
Yeah, he threw it off his back foot. Oh, okay, touchdown. Wow.
Oh,
that's Aaron Rodgers.
Ahead of me, yeah.
Oh. All right.
By the way, I got Green Bay plus 3.5.
Did you? Yeah. Now, what did you guys do at the SGD? Sports Gambling Daily. What are you guys calling this year? Any big over unders on futures and all that?
Not on the futures. Well, I'm trying to think. No, we didn't really call any teams the over.
Well, you can't.
If I had to guess, so I would say under on the Cowboys, because I know they're always overvalued there, even though they finally brought Zeke in. I just don't believe. I thought the Cowboys, I think they're going to underperform this year. And you know what? I think the Eagles might actually underperform a little bit too. I mean, but someone's got to win that division. So, but today we had Green Bay plus 3.5. So, I mean, they're winning now, so that looks good. So, there's still a long way to go.
Right. Oh, you guys, you took that. You took the Green Bay plus. I think it was 3, where you had a 3.5 line.
Yeah,
in a lot of places.
It early. Yeah. Yeah, it moved to 3 because there was a lot of money coming in on the Bears. So we went ahead and got it at 3.5. So I was excited that. So hopefully, I mean, that's the first time that they actually did something. So hopefully this will, get it going here, because the Packers have looked awful up until this last drive.
Yeah, they have. But, I mean, they're not awful anymore. I mean, this is the NFL. You get the lead any way you can. And, it doesn't matter whether you win ugly or win pretty. Win's a win and a lead's a lead.
Yeah.
NFL's hard. NFL's a hard business, especially Chicago, Soldier Field on the road. Anyway, man, listen, I think I'm going to go and figure out what's going on with the system here. And I think we got some big plans in terms of our broadcast coming up and new studios, new ways of connecting other people, bringing in stadiums. So we'll unveil all that once the new app goes out there. But we did notice one other problem. It's a good thing that we tested one more time. To see what happened with this leaderboard and the settlement issue. So let me get on that. But Jared, sign off in a little bit, and we'll redo this tournament and I'll see what happened. And if there's a way for us to reconstruct what happened, we'll figure something out on these prizes.
Okay. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll keep going until the end of this Bears possession, and then I'll call it a broadcast.
All right. Excited for the season, man. Hopefully we get these glitches worked out.
Yeah, and I have full expectation. It'll definitely happen.
Okay.
So.
All right, Jared. All right.
Good talking to you, Boo. Bye. We are back. So, hey, guys, that was Boo, the creator, founder of ScoreTrade. And, guys, we got the Packers. They finally showed a little bit of life. And that's kind of fun, right? A little bit of fun. Aaron Rodgers looked like Aaron Rodgers. Everything seems right with the world all of a sudden. Now, of course, I feel that way because I have Green Bay plus 3.5. So, but guys, we're going to see what happens here with the Bears. Now, the Green Bay's defense has actually looked pretty solid so far. So we'll see if that continues here. There's going to be a kickoff. We'll see what kind of return they get. And, and we're going to keep this thing going until the end of this Bears possession, and then we'll go and cut the broadcast off. Wow, they're already doing hockey promos. Man, it's right around the corner. October 2nd. Jeez, hockey is already back too. Man, and I love me some hockey. My team's the Edmonton Oilers. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a touchback there for the Bears. So they're going to come out to the 25-yard line, see what Trubisky can get his hands into, and see if this Packers defense continues to play well. They almost got an interception last time out. It got dropped the ball, which was disappointing to say the least. But hey, that big bomb by Aaron Rodgers, man. Yeah, and I think Boo's right. I think he is a little hurt. There's something going on with Rodgers there. So, and he's thrown off the back of his foot, and his arm strength is not as good as it seems to be in the past. All right, Trubisky's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Let's see what happens. Got plenty of time, and he goes downfield with a big completion. They're down to like the 48-yard line of the Packers. So all of a sudden now, nobody's playing defense at all. So right now we have the Bears defense to have a takeaway in the first quarter. Well, that's not going to work. And I like the Packers plus 1.5 points here, guys. I love it. Good defense there by the Packers. Trubisky trusts those over the middle and to no avail. Yeah, so all right. I'm also watching a little bit of baseball here, keeping my eye on a couple things here. I see the Cubs are beating the Brew Crew 4-2. I also see that the Twins have the bases loaded versus the Red Sox. All right, Trubisky back in the shotgun. We'll see what happens here. 2nd and 10. Man, I love football. Oh, play action, quick slant. Wow, great play. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Yeah, so now it looks like neither team is playing lockdown defense. There's definitely some open passing lanes here. All right, 3rd and 1 on the 39-yard line of, the 39-yard line of the Packers. Motion, they hand it off. Oh, and he gets stuffed in the backfield, but there's flags coming down. I'm not sure what this could be because I don't see it be enough for holding. It seemed too quick to be holding. So, man, what a stuff in the backfield. Definitely not in field goal range. Holding on the offense. You're going to decline that one. Make it 4th and 1. Wow, great defense there by the Pack. Wow, they didn't even block. Unreal. Great play there. All right, O'Donnell is out to punt the ball. Watch out for that fake punt. Nope. And the punt is off, and it looks like the Packers are going to be pinned deep in the 2nd-yard line. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the broadcast. Continue to play with the app here. We are going to be on the Apple iTunes Store and on not Amazon, on the Android. And guys, just keep tuned. We are making things better. I'm glad this was just a preseason version for us, but a test flight. So trust me, guys, they are working diligently on getting everything corrected back there. All right, guys, just want to say good night and good luck to you. Good luck to me. Good luck to all of us. And, thanks for playing ScoreTrade, where you can play for free, win for real. That's ScoreTrade. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.